In this video, will a winter-like weather pattern set in for much of the country we head towards the middle to the end of November? And with it, will it bring frigid temperatures and a couple major snowstorms? And after Hurricane Nicole tore through eastern Florida, will more hurricanes follow? Or will this be it for hurricane season? And what about the drought? Will we finally get any relief from the drought? I'll be breaking that all down in your near and long-term forecast coming up in this video. Weather, as y'all may know, if you follow my Facebook and Twitter page at McCall's Weather on Twitter and Williams Weather on Facebook. We're here at Williams Weather headquarters. We already got about 2 inches of snowfall here. It looks like a winter's already set in here in southern Indiana. But as far as the drought goes, we're going to start off with the drought here. It's like we have a major drought conditions across much of the country. Moderate drought here in Indiana all the way down into Alabama. Looks like here in the plains we have an exceptional drought. Of course, in California, there's an exceptional drought. Utah, you name it. Much of the country is under a drought. And will there be any relief from that? We'll take a look at precipitation and temperature outlooks here. It looks like for the next 6 to 14 days, looks like way below average as far as temperatures go. That's pretty rare that the Climate Protection Center issue these very dark colors here. See where my arrow is at down here below normal, above normal in the red. So it looks like all the country's in the below normal, but as far as 8 to 14 days go, looks like from Oregon all the way into Northern California, y'all above average. Down here in Florida, you're all above average as well. But again, much of the country below normal. Looks like winter-like weather patterns going to be setting in for a while. As far as precip goes, looks like hardly nobody's going to get no relief from that drought. Southern Texas and southern Florida all the way up into South Carolina here in the green. Looks like y'all are going to be above average as far as precip goes, but here in the brown, y'all going to be below average. That's not good for the drought conditions. We already have a burn ban here. Williams Weather headquarters all the way down into the Smoky Mountains where there's a burn ban down there too. Don't be burning anything out there. Within the northwest part of the country for the next 8 to 14 days, looks like y'all will be above average as far as precip goes, so that's good. Over here in Texas, Louisiana, and southern Oklahoma, Florida, all the way up in South Carolina again, y'all gonna be above average. But here in the brown, y'all be below average again. All right, let's look at your excessive rainfall outlooks for the next 3 days. Looks like there's none for the next 2 days, but day 3, there is a marginal risk for southern Louisiana all the way into far eastern parts of Texas. Now your winter severity index, and we'll take a look at your snowfall totals here in a little bit when I break down the near and long-term forecast. Here in the yellow, y'all gonna be getting minor impacts, and here in the bluish gray, y'all gonna be limited on snowfall impacts, but still, snowfall will have some impacts. Let's take a look at the severe weather side of things. There's not really much going on as far as severe weather. Day 3, there's a marginal risk in Louisiana and southeastern parts of Texas. Now let's go ahead and break down your weather models here. All right, let's look at your 500 millibar jet. This is basically your jet stream. Starting off on Saturday, right around 20Z. This is 21Z. This is right around 5-6 o'clock. See, we have a major trough right here. This is what's responsible for dumping some snowfall here at Williams Weather headquarters, dumping about 2 inches of snowfall. And why that happened was because Hurricane Nicole came up, turned into a tropical depression, collided with that jet stream, lots of moisture. So when moisture gets into those cold temperatures, snowfall happens. So that's why we got some snowfall here at Williams Weather headquarters and all the way down in Kentucky. So we push this forward again. Looks like another trough setting up over by Oklahoma and Texas. This could possibly bring some severe weather down by Louisiana and Texas by midweek, and dumping some snow over in the plains up into the Ohio Valley by midweek this week. And another trough's going to set up by Texas by the 17th. This could bring some more severe weather with it as well. We'll look at the simulated radar in a little bit, and we'll break down your snow totals after that. And it looks like we're going to be in a zonal low with possible ridging by the end of the month, and this could bring some warm temperatures, unseasonably warm. And I will have a Thanksgiving video out on the 18th, so please be on the lookout for that as well. And it looks like there could be some severe weather around the 26th on Black Friday. So if you're out there Black Friday shopping, please be prepared for that. But we'll go ahead and look at the 500 millibar height anomalies while we're at it. And the blues determine cool and kind of sucky weather. In layman's terms, stormy weather. And the red determines good weather and warm weather. Looks like we're going to be in this trough pattern for a little while until the 20th. On the 20th of the month, where we'll be in a little ridging pattern. Warm and fun in the sun again before we go back into the winter-like pattern as we head into December. Let's look at your simulated radar real quick. All right. Looking at your simulated radar, and we already have some snowfall here in the Ohio Valley. It was responsible for dumping 2 inches of snowfall here. Over in Illinois, they got even more than a couple inches. They got about 3-6 inches over there. And they got a big blizzard up there in North Dakota as well. That's where Brandon Kopic was, storm chasing a blizzard. And he was over there with Chris Hall, and Chris Hall got caught in the traffic jam up there, and he got in a wreck, but he's okay. Him and Brandon are doing great. Brandon was having fun up there. He's having a good old time. But as we push this forward here to Monday at around 1 o'clock or so, looks like we could see a winter storm set up here in the southern plains around Kansas, western Kansas, and central Oklahoma. Push it forward again. Looks like there could be some severe weather down by Louisiana by Monday night at 8 o'clock. And then another major snowstorm over by Arkansas into Missouri. This could bring some accumulating snowfall, could cause some traffic problems. Now we have another winter storm affecting the Ohio Valley by midweek, and some rain down in the deep south, rain in the east, and some snow in the northeast part of the country. And looks like down here in the desert southwest, you could see some possible winter storm as well. In the mountain states, y'all be getting some snow. Good for the ski slopes out there too. Up there in Michigan by the 18th, y'all gonna be getting some snow. Looks like a big snowstorm's gonna be happening over here in the Carolinas into Virginia. So please be aware of that. Now this is 150 hours out from the time I'm doing this video, so anything could change. It usually does. The country will remain pretty quiet for around the 20th of the month up until Thanksgiving time, where looks like could be getting pretty nasty out. Looks like a lot of rain showers, which would be good for the drought. Any showers out here for much of the country really is good for drought conditions. Looks like a major snowstorm setting up there in Canada by the 25th. Looks like we could see some severe weather over here in the Ohio Valley by the end of the month. But this is still far out in advance, still in la la land as we call it. Really, anything past 10 days it's unpredictable, really. We'll go ahead and look at the simulated snow totals. We'll look at the snow depth. How much snow could we see from these snowstorms? The Tuesday snowstorm looks like you could see about 1 to 2, possibly more, possibly 5 inches. I'll give it 3 to 6 over here in Oklahoma and Kansas. Of course, up here in the mountain states, y'all especially up here in North Dakota, y'all got that blizzard. Y'all gonna be digging out for a while. I could see a dusting over here in Indiana, Illinois, up to 1 inch. Pretty much the same amount of snowfall as it did today. We'll look at the Euro after this. I like to look at different model runs for snow totals, because usually you can't just go off one. One gives you a higher snow amount, and the others usually give you a lower snow amount total. Looks like over here in the Carolinas up in Virginia, that snowstorm you could be seeing 2 to 4 inches by the 19th. And of course in the western states, y'all always get lots of snow over there in the mountains, especially in the higher elevations where y'all see upwards of 1 foot of snow. That's good for the ski slopes as well. Alright, let's look at your Euro model. Now, the Euro for the 15th is saying right around 2 to 3 inches. So I give it about 3 to 6 on the safe side. In Indiana, y'all be getting about the same as today, really. Probably an inch or 2 by the middle of the week. And the Euro's not showing the snowstorm for the Carolinas and Virginia. GFS was showing it, but this is not, as it is showing rainfall. That's showing a high pressure system by that day. Now let's look at the temperatures real quick. What kind of temperatures could you expect? Now it looks like we're going to be in this cold pattern for a long while. 30s and 40s for the Ohio Valley, up in the 20s and the low teens up in the northern plains. Like California, y'all going to be pretty nice. Single digits, 8 o'clock on next Friday night. Yeah, it looks like towards the end of the month, looks like we're going to be in a warm pattern here. Like I said, we're going to be in a ridging pattern to end the month. And we'll be back in that cold snap again as we head into December. Hurricanes go after Nicole. Looks like really there's not much out there. So I think hurricane season's pretty much winding down. Got this tropical storm out here in the Pacific, but it ain't going to much affect anybody. To sum it up, pretty much we're going to be in this trough pattern for a while. It's going to be cold and snowy for a little while, and then it's going to warm up at the end of the month. As we head towards December, it's going to be cold again. So that'll do it for this video. If you like the video, please give it a like, comment below, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. And the next video is going to be a Turkey Day video, so be on the lookout for that. Never stop forecasting.